Hello and welcome back to another rugby video on the channel, and today we're going to be looking at what if FIFA was actually a rugby game. So basically I've edited my own, FIFA 19, and I've edited to make it look like a rugby game, and we're going to check out what the results are. Before we get into today's video, please make sure you go ahead and leave a like on this video to show your support. Please as well make sure you go and comment and let me know your opinion at the end of the video. And also, please go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already to be up to date with all our videos as well. And please click ahead the notification button so you're notified whenever we upload. And lastly, please go ahead and follow us on Instagram. Okay, so first up we have the career mode main menu, as you can see here. So you have the advanced section where you'd be able to advance to your next game, this being manager of the Cardiff Blues, so the Pro 14 League. You have a transfer section, so if you want to sign anybody for your team with transfers. As you can see, there's a stat there then saying who's the top try scorers so far. It would only be early in this season anyway, as you can see here, the 11th of September 2022. We have player development, then there's a Uruguayan player there, so I've signed them and you can develop them up. You'll be able to make their level up and make their rating higher. And as you can see, there's a new section there, well, who's signed who, that being the Ospreys. So the next step then we have the squad hub menu. So as you can see, there's your signings and stuff and their ratings on the team this year. Also let me know what you think of the ratings. I thought it was quite cool. Some of the players are fake, but some of them are real, as you can see. Then we have a squad hub where you'll be able to see the stats and you'll be able to change contracts and stuff like that. Team sheets, so you obviously have people on the bench and the reserves, so you'll be able to change that as well. I thought I'd make it more interesting to be able to actually change like the layout of your team and who's playing where and all these different tactics and stuff. It would make it more interesting and it would make it a hell of a lot better. So again, it's only a bit of a fun video, but like seeing stuff like this, it kind of wants you to have it in future rugby games. So here's the transfer section. It's basically the same as FIFA here. So you'll be able to scout players that you want to sign. You'll be able to look up players as well from all the different leagues. And yeah, and I thought as well, like if you were a game developer, it'd be quite cool if you could create like a fake league. Say if you had a Brazil fake league where you'll be able to have fake players but different ratings, so you could sign these new players. Like it would be quite cool. And then moving on then, and next up we have the office section. So here you'll be able to manage your team. You have the youth staff and the youth academy. Inbox where you'll get emails. Finances, as you can see here, we got 200 grand because obviously rugby teams don't have a hell of a lot of money unless you're like Toulon or the All Blacks, something like that. So board expectations, qualify for the Champions Cup and increase season ticket sales by 10%. My career will give you the stats of your career, and then you have browse jobs. So if there's any jobs going, like if you want to be manager of Scotland or something like that, you could go for it. So I thought that was quite a cool little thing as well. And then moving up into the youth squad, as you can see here, the game would basically create fake players and put them into the game and give them different nationalities and stuff. So as you can see here, we have a Portuguese player with a low rating and the potential to reach quite high. It tells you his position as well, because you can see he's a winger. And then there's a list here, then we have a Brazilian player there, a Swedish, a Welsh, an Irish, and a Scottish player. So I thought that was quite cool. I know with the Ireland flag as well, that's not actually the Ireland rugby flag, but I thought you could scout them from individual countries, say if you wanted one from Ireland or Northern Ireland. It doesn't really matter, because I'm playing for the same team, but I still thought it was quite cool to be able to have the countries individual, if that makes sense. So that's why I put the Irish flag on that one. But yeah, I thought this would be quite a cool little feature, because then you could like build them up, train them up to maybe like play in the senior teams one day. Like you could have your little youth squad, or you could have them playing in your reserve team when you're playing like a friendly or something like that, and then train them up for your proper senior team, or if they don't make it, sell them. I thought that would be quite a cool little thing. So there's a hint for the Rugby 20 game. If they have an academy mode, that would be quite cool. So next up then we go back then to the season menu. As you can see here, there's the calendar, so you click on that to see what games you have coming up. Team stats will give you the stats of your team. Player stats will also give you the stats. Oh no, team stats, sorry, will give you the stats of other people's teams. Player stats will give you the stats of your team. Other leagues then, so if you want to see the results all around the world and different leagues, you click that and then you'll be able to see them. So you'll be able to see statistics and stuff of the American league. Say if you were eyeing up some American rugby player, you could click on other leagues and see how many tries they've scored or something like that. Then standings then, as you can see, is the first table of the Pro 14. There's obviously 2 tables if you don't know the Pro 14. That's being only the first one. And then there's a settings mode then where you'll be able to click on to change difficulties and stuff like that. That's just the basic section. So going on next, when we have the main menu of the actual game, as you can see, it's basically FIFA. I've just edited it to make it look like Rugby. So the journey, like, I know I didn't bother editing that. I thought you could just leave that alone. You could have a story mode of the Rugby. I thought that would be quite cool. As you can see, a kick-off mode with Wales v New Zealand. So like I would have selected Wales as my favourite team, and then they'd line you up with different games. Continue career mode then, that would be where the Blues are currently standing, as you can see there. You have tournaments, so it'll give you different licenses to different tournaments to play. Skill games where you could train like your players or just mess around and learn the basics of the game. And then we have what the best mode on the game would be Super Rugby, because that's the most popular rugby league on the planet at the moment. So next up and finally we have the customization menu, which you get settings, profiles, so you'll be able to adjust all those different things, online settings as well, and the catalogue would be basically if you haven't played FIFA you would be able to get a little extras. So like the more you play of the game and the more you achieve, the more points you get in that little thing at the top, and the more you can buy in the catalogue. And so whether that be licensed rugby balls for different games or different features and stuff like that. And then we have edit teams then, where you'll be able to adjust transfers and stuff. So for example, let's say James Haskell left his club and signed for, let's say, I don't know, the Waratahs or something like that. You'd be able to adjust that and move him into that team, and vice versa. And then you have team sheets where you can adjust the lineup of a team. So for example, if Owen Farrell had a terrible game and he was now playing, I don't know, on the bench or something like that, you'd be able to do that for Saracens. You'd be able to create a player as well. I thought that would be quite a cool little feature. And then you have EA tracks, which you'll be able to adjust the music, because music, everybody loves music, come on, it makes a game. Okay, so without further ado, that's going to be the end of today's video. Please make sure you go ahead and leave a like and comment, let me know what you thought. I know this is never actually going to exist, but it would make it just a little bit of fun, and yeah, I mean, it's interesting to see what a game could look like if it was FIFA, so I thought, why not, I'll go ahead and do it. Only a bit of fun anyway, and I enjoy editing the pictures, so yeah. So please go ahead and leave a like to show your support for the channel, and also please go ahead and comment, subscribe as well if you haven't already. We upload rugby videos every single week. We've done Konami, what if Konami made a rugby game as well, so go back and go ahead and check that out. That's basically like this but Konami style. And yeah, we've also got other rugby videos not game related as well. So please go ahead, subscribe if you haven't already, click the notification button, like, comment, and share the video. I've been Andrew, and I will see you in another upload. Peace out, guys.